Glad to have you with us in San Jose, California, home to the San Jose State Spartans. And the Spartans will kick it away to start us off. On the run from inside his own 5. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. The Wolfpack offense takes the field, and we'll get a look at them first. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority in the pecking order for the guy throwing the football. So it's not going to surprise me early here if the quarterback looks his way, regardless of what the coverage is, based on what
breaks into the open. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line.
Yeah, and that's not the start you wanted if you're on this defense. Like, you lost last week, looking to bounce back. One thing you can't do, man, give up explosive plays on the ground. This defense has to hunker in, dial in a little bit. Last week was a struggle. Let's get back on track.
Nevada, after throwing it in reverse, has a lot of work to do on second down. Trying to surprise him with the pass. Looking for the end zone. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. And And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. And he'll need a little distance and to bend it just right. A 41-yarder from the left hash. Between the uprights, it's good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And on this opening drive, the D gave up some yards, but that's okay. They buckled down when they needed to. They forced the field goal, keeping the home crowd still engaged, still excited, and now they get the football.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the San Jose State Spartans offense will take the field for the first time. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
Dropping back, it's Luck. Firing to the right, complete. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. The Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs. Going to the ground. Past the first down marker and still running. They believe in this running game, and he's out across the 40 to the 43 before going out of bounds. They'll ride the hot hand. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. And the Spartans with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They're going to run it to the right. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. It'll be 3rd and long. Off play action. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Man, this home crowd was so jacked up, so excited to finally get the football after giving up points on the first drive and having to be quiet. Now they're quiet again. How about the defense coming in here, shutting this crowd up early and doing their job?
The Spartans line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He's got it. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. He'll start this drive going to the air. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? He breaks a tackle. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Ball spotted at the 29. Here they come on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. A strike downfield. So important to convert these 3rd downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. He'll do it himself. Got enough for the first down. Smashes through the tackle. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down.
Man, this defense has to be better. You have to stop the first part of the option, and that is the quarterback, and he gets loose.
Turning it on!
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice...
And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Wolfpack! They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. UCLA is currently ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Terry Donahue, this has not been a blowout today inside the Rose Bowl. They're up by a field goal over Notre Dame. We'll keep you posted on things in this game that's sure to shake things up in the Pac-12. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. He might want another play. They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking for a man. It's locked. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Fires one high and deep. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And the Spartans will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Here's the return. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. They've built a quick double-digit lead now to try to get this offense really humming. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Right back to it. That'll be enough for a Nevada first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wide receiver. Quick touch pass to the receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Rides the back and leaves it. Hard running there. And he showed himself to be a regular Spinderella, but not a lot of room to run. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Nevada trying to convert the 4th down. Quarterback on the keeper. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the 2nd. So first down here as they go back to work. Tight end now in motion. Here's the handoff. There he goes. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Solid run on the last play. Sets this offense up on first down. Motion from the wideout. With jet sweep pass. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. The Spartans will hustle to the line. The give to the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Now facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's locked. Throws to the tight end. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. Down to the 48-yard line as he takes it away and takes it back to set up his offense.
Well, it's 3rd and long. They're trying to throw beyond the sticks to get the first down. What a great job by the defender that time, breaking on the ball, snagging it out of the air, and securing that interception.
Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Stop is made at the 36. Let's call it a 5-yard gain and a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They're dealing with a second and long. The play action fake. They're working that left side. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. This Nevada offense really has it going. Just going to keep it after the snap. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. So now it's second and long. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle. It's Nowaski. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, Dave?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
It is perfect. And that lead grows even bigger.
And I'll be honest, I don't love the call. On fourth and that short, I want to go for it. But you trust your kicker, he does his job, and he puts 3 on the board.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The San Jose State offense is back on the field. Leaves it with the back. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. To the air, it's locked. Oh, they're after him. Fires to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. It'll be third and long. They'll send the back in motion. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Pressure coming. Oh, he's got some space. And he's finally down, sliding in safely after the huge pickup. And the Spartans want to move quickly.
And on the third play of the drive, third down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
The option look. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking deep down the right side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. The Spartans will bring the punt team onto the field. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and carry. And the heat gets there, and they get it down at the 14-yard line.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
The Wolfpack now has its work cut out on second and long. Back to pass. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by to get the football.
You want to talk about versatility at the linebacker spot, and this guy is it. He had 2 interceptions in his last game. That's his first pick in this one. He's good stopping the run. He can go sideline to sideline. He can blitz. He can spy. And, man, he is really good at coverage.
Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. After punting the last time they had it, they ought to be set up for a much better result with this drive.
This offense better be licking their chops. You're not going to start with better field possession than this all game did.
You ain't lying. Forget about the last possession and what we did. You're already in scoring position. Take care of that football. Make sure you get some points.
Let's it fly. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete. Third play of the drive, and they need to make something happen here on 3rd and long. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Splits the uprights. Good. That gets them back to within 10.
You've got to make the opponent pay for turning the football over, and while this team would have liked to have scored a touchdown off that pick, I think they're pretty happy getting the field goal.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Handoff from the gun. Just enough there to get it to the 25 and pick up of 2. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. To the ground with the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Nevada needs to convert on 3rd and short to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Wide open downfield. Turns on the Jets. He was off to the races and maybe another step or 2 and he would have scored, but they get him at the 21-yard line.
Who needs a 2-minute offense when you're this explosive? This offense creates the big play, completely flips the field position right away, now in a position to go ahead and score points before the half.
Barely time to catch our breath after that one, and they've got it 1st and 10, threatening just outside the red zone. Gonna run it. It's Rice.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Leaves it with the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. A shot toward the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. And he curls that thing just inside the left upright. And that will extend their lead even further.
And I like the way this defense just finished. And I know they're trailing, but they didn't give up the touchdown. Got a little bit of momentum. Not much time left in this first half, but you got halftime to make some adjustments, come out with some energy, but a nice stop here.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Got the first down and still on his feet. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Timeout, San Jose State.
To the air, it's Tollefson. It's complete on the right side. They bring him down, but it'll be first down at the 42. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half.
San Jose State.
Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half.
Timeout, San Jose.
Back to throw, time running short in the half. Fires complete on the crosser. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
And that's a first down.
So it's first down, but with just a few seconds, they'll try to put up a 3 before halftime. Oh, the attempt is no good. Boy, that field goal really could have helped the mental health, but it's still a 13-point game. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in San Jose than you have? A captivating game so far. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Seth Q Stadium.
He'll put total leather and get this second half started. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. And the Spartans trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air, it's Tollefson. He's got his man. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Spartans moving quickly to the line. On third and short, the power run here. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on first down.
Oftentimes when offenses get a first down, that's when they like to speed up the tempo, and you're seeing them now go hurry.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Trying play action. Here's a heat. He'll pull it down and run. Looking for room at the 40.
And they're going to need a lot more of this to get back in this football game. They're trailing. They're trying to make plays. I like the decision-making of the young man, though. Don't force the football. We already got to make big plays. The defense knows it, too. Nice job pulling it down, scrambling, getting the first down. Now you got to keep it going.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. The give on the option. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. He'll keep it himself. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36.
And that's a nice job by this QB. Great job. You show patience, right? Like, if they don't come take me, I'm going to keep running. That's how I go pick up another first down, move the sticks, and this offense can keep churning.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Productive 4-yard gain there on the ground as he gets it down to the 31. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. He's got him along the sideline. Beautiful footwork for the first down. And the Spartans started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Give to the back. They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Throws to the wideout. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Facing third and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. Back to pass, it's Tollefson. Here the pressure. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. He'll try to knock it through from 38 yards out. Right down the boulevard. It's good. That gets them back to within 10.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So they are lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The give on the counter. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. The Wolfpack might think about being aggressive on 2nd and short. He'll pull it on the read. Breaks into the open. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Nevada, after throwing it in reverse, has a lot of work to do on 2nd down. They'll run play action. Here comes the heat. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Brings it down on the right side. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line.
And I love this offensive approach, man. All gas, no brakes. You got the lead, so what? Continue to do what you do. Find those one-on-one situations and continue to stay aggressive.
He'll do it himself. Got the 1st down and more. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Wolfpack will have 1st and 10. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Williams. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass on 2nd down. Under fire. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Nevada comes to the line on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that. No gain on the play. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Will they be able to get that 1 more yard and stick it in here on 3rd down? Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Wolfpack! They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
3rd and goal, you're going to turn around and just give it to this guy who just has a nose for the end zone. He's able to find the crease and pay it off for his offense.
Lining up to tack 1 more onto that lead. And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A lot of interest in this CUSA showdown today, so let's catch you up to speed on things. UTEP has dug itself a hole today, and I don't think they're climbing out of that puppy. Huge interest in this game, and they have rolled over. They're trailing by 21 to Jacksonville State. Conference USA tends to make its presence felt, and we'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Keeps it on the bootleg. Buys a little extra time.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
And they get the third down stop. What a play by this defense. The kick is on its way. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll run it from the gun.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. We've reached the end of the quarter, and it's Nevada holding the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong, only called on twice in the victory last week. They'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. The San Jose State offense is back on the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Short gain on the play before he slides. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Now the play fake. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Tollefson. He lobs one high down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Makes the grab. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The Spartans have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds us back in the middle. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now 2nd down. He wants to throw it again. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Off the play fake. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And how about this defense taking care of business? Keeping that guy under 200 yards is a heck of a day. Their offense has obviously done their job too, and this has been an absolute beatdown.
Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He lost one down the sideline. Makes the grab, ready for the 1st down. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense.
Hey, man, that was just perfect execution offensively. On a 4th down like that, if you're going to throw a completion, get the 1st and keep the drive alive, QB's got to be great with his eyes. He's got to throw it on time. His target has to be in the perfect place at the perfect time, and you got to be able to haul it in. They checked all the boxes on that 4th down.
Handoff to the single running back. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Now facing a 3rd and long.
Brings up 3rd down.
Back to throw, it's Tollefson. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, San Jose State. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play just like he did right there for 6 points.
And he made the extra point without problem.
Nevada, 23. San Jose State, 13.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. After that last scoring drive, old Uncle Mo has switched sidelines, and now they'll try to get it back while they're clinging to this lead. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Fires to the big fella. Turning it on. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. Nevada going quickly.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. It's on target and complete. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
And offenses practice the situation. This is 4-minute offense. You've got the lead late in the game. You're trying to bleed the clock and just get first downs. They do that, they stay in bounds, and the clock keeps ticking.
This time they'll go to the running game. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The lost yardage leaves him with 2nd and 11. Looks as if he's going to run it. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Nevada way behind the sticks on this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle, it's Brown. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And this one is perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative, use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
From the shotgun, the inside give. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Takes the easy completion. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Spartans come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Under fire. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll off one deep down the left side. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. Great place to start for this offense. He'll start this drive firing. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Williams. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Nevada comes to the line facing 3rd and long. They'll move the tight end. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. With the catch, it's Brown. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. This one will be a 43-yard field goal attempt from the left hash. Field goal is good. And now the lead is even bigger. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big 12. Tulsa is down right now, but this young man under center has shown some moxie today. We could see a legend born in Chapman Stadium. It's a tight one right now. They're trailing by only 5 to Iowa State. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this Big 12 Clash of the Titans, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Trying to make magic with his feet. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Back to throw. It's Luck. Fires to the right. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
Well, that's a nice interception. At this point of the game, up 2 possessions in a 2-minute situation, the offense is so predictable. You know they're going to throw the football. So everybody on defense, they're just trying to see the ball thrown and then breaking on it. Nice job coming away with that turnover.
Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in and keep chugging and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. As the defense is...
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And those outside linebackers nowadays, they're so fast. They got to cover ground. You can blitz them off the edge, and they can get after quarterbacks. Versatile. That's why they're getting drafted so high in the NFL and getting paid all that money.
Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. And this field goal attempt might just seal the deal by making it a 3-score game late. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. They'll try the run. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21.
Second down.
He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can. Now the defense will try to rise up on 3rd and short from the 21. Dropping back, it's Locke. Looking to scramble. The defense is there, and a great job to keep him from getting to that first down marker. He's hard to get a handle on. It'll be 4th and short. Snapped it in the shotgun. Throwing right. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. And they'll take a knee, the universal symbol for we have this thing in hand. Sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work, and that seemed to be the case here.
Yeah, they didn't get the W. They didn't do enough. But now you start to think about what could I have done differently? What do I need to become more offensively? Defensively, what can I morph into to make those extra plays, Jesse? That might be the difference in the next game that I play.
Yeah, David, they just need a little bit more. They need a little bit better effort next week. They're going to need better preparation this week in practice. There's no doubt this team has a lot of talent, but we just need a little bit more to ensure that this doesn't happen next week.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation